Hello out there. Hello. Hello out there, all you explorers, pioneers, and bloodthirsty pirates. Hello. It is I, Drakkster, coming to you from the dark side of the planet. It is the dark side. Yes, time to stream again. And the title of this stream is Help, I've Fallen and I Can't Get Up. I don't know if you're old enough to remember the commercials from the 80s, but they used to be like an old lady who fell down and she had like a little thing around her neck and she'd call for help. In any case, here we are. I'm almost done hauling for the dough deck. It's almost finished, but there's still one more spot that I need to do a T2 that's not finished yet, not complete. And once that's done, I'm gonna do a little bit of a commercial and then move on. I just got through to the Dukes of Myken, the Myken verse. And all I could say is I'm fucking impressed. I really am impressed. They are very, very organized, very put together. They do have spots. They do have locations where you can load up and stuff. They do have their hubs, and then I think they're 500 light years apart. That you can basically load up with materials. I don't know about the tritium depots, but in any case, doesn't stop me from, because they're doing stuff, doesn't stop me from doing stuff. So I wanted to do that. The topic of this discussion today is passing the baton. Passing the baton. I want to submit a suggestion to FDev if I don't get trolled to death on message boards. But I want to submit a suggestion about passing the baton, being able to take over somebody else's construction, or capturing somebody's construction, or conquering somebody's construction, and putting that part of the BGS so that we can have more gameplay. So it's just a thought. It's just something I wanted to do. Passing the baton means that you take over the construction of that system and you become the system architect. What does that mean? That basically the baton could be passed from player to player, from person to person, maybe within the squadron. And maybe somebody is a dedicated builder, system builder, and they want to actually build that system. So you are a dedicated chain maker. You're going to Colonia, you're going to Beagle Point. You're not looking back to see what you left behind, or what kind of real estate you left behind. So I thought passing the baton would be an ideal thing, a gameplay, and it would be something that you can actually do within Squadron. It could be something you can do in BGS. Like, for instance, somebody left a game. They played solo, but they colonized 10 places, 10 systems, and now they're just sitting there hanging like dead fruit off a tree. So what do you do in that sense? So if there's no activity within the account, just like the fleet carrier that vanishes, disappears, the architect doesn't need to vanish or disappear, but can be passed on, or be conquered, or be taken over, or whatever. And I thought this would be a great idea, because I thought about the governorship. Somebody would give up the architect, the static architect position, for governorship. Like, they own the system, they own the planets, or they own the construction, and they get more money for it, and they get better power over it, etc., etc. So my thought is that this is done, because I went to Dukes of Mycon and they are moving at lightning speed towards Colonia, and all they are building is T1s. So on the way, I'm sure they're capturing systems that are jewels, and you can't build anything because it's somebody else's system. And I'm not saying that you should be envious and jealous over it or anything like that, but if the person who claimed it just does nothing with it, it should be community property at that point. That's my thought. It should be community property. Should be passing the baton. Should be something that we can do, right? And then somebody else can continue the construction, continue the build. Why am I on the other fucking side of the goddamn planet? God damn it, man. All my other 3 fleet carriers were right next to the colonization ship. This one is on the other side of the planet. My goodness. Now I have to move it. I gotta move it because I can't stand that shit. So what am I doing right now? I'm finishing up the Dodec. I'm about 93% complete. I just have this one fleet carrier that I need to actually finish and to unload. And then the construction's over. And so I just have a T2 to build, and I can do that within a day or two. And then the highway's done. The bridge is done. The bridge, let's call it the Dragon's Bridge. Dragon Tails Bridge, or something like that. You know? Somewhere dragon, and I love dragons, actually. It's my thing. What am I doing? So we'll be finished pretty soon, and I'm gonna actually take a census of those systems within the bridge. See where I'm gonna locate or put like hubs, and then build those as fast as possible. Build the hubs as I go along. I do have a main hub on the Snake Nebula side, and it's taken me a while to build, but the reason is it's almost the first one that I built, and so you don't actually know what to do. But after a while, you kind of figure things out, and you say, "Oh, okay, I know how to build it now." So the other hubs will be faster and easier to build, and they will have ground settlements. They will have shipyards, so you can do the escape pod method. So that'll be the thing that I'm gonna do next, and then after that, I will also head towards Colonia, building the tritium depots / hubs where we can kind of colonize beyond what Dukes of Mycon did. My fear is that they quit. My fear is that they quit. So Torque used to be a 1980s commercial. You know, like if like an old person, not old decrepit, but like an old person, and they had arthritis problems and all this stuff. And it was a commercial. They would fall down, and they would have a button, right? They would have a thing around their necks to press, and it would communicate with a central location to send somebody out to help them. So the commercial used to be "Help! I've fallen, I can't get up." That was the commercial. So that's the title. If you're old enough, you know what I mean. You know, but if you're a young guy, you don't know what I mean. I guess that's a little clickbait, right? But clickbaity. I was thinking of that commercial because I'm like, this morning I woke up and I couldn't fucking get up. My whole body's like stiff as a rock. And I was like, oh, do you remember that commercial? Oh yeah, dude. Help! I've fallen. I can't get up. Now I understand. Now I understand the commercial. I understand. In my old age, I understand the commercial now. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the thing. You get old. You get old and your bones stop saying. The bones say to you, "No, you can't get up now." Yes, they we are. You're 58. Do you remember the commercial in the 80s? Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. It was just. It was great. Saturday Night Live used to do great skits about it. Anyway, yeah, I'm 58 also, but I got major arthritic problems. Looks like I have diagnosed for ankylosing spondylitis, which is not a good thing. Yeah, so I was thinking about the commercial this morning. I woke up, help, I've fallen, I can't get up. Now I am listening to my bones. That's funny, Torka. I'm going to use that. If you don't mind. Is that trademarked? Is that copyrighted? I'm going to use that. I'm listening to my bones. My bones talk to me. And they tell me, don't move, fucker. Stay in bed. You old fuck, don't move. That's what they say to me. So no, you gotta get up. No, stay in bed. Stay in bed. Jesus. Thank you, son. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Can't stand copywriting. Okay, here we go. So I'm actually just doing this. I'm finishing up the colonization on this Dodec. I got another one. Yeah, I know, Torka. It's fucking horrible. And like in the morning, I wake up, I feel like like every joint in my body is like fused together. And it takes me about an hour or so to kind of like flex around, start moving around, you know. But you can't stop, you know. People need you. Your family needs to eat. You got to go to work. It's like pain everywhere, right? It's like I'm getting pain where I never knew I had fucking ligaments. Like, how do I have something there? But it's true. It's true. Yeah, so that commercial reminded me that this morning. I'm like, okay, I'm going to stream. I think it would be funny if I say that. Help, I've fallen, I can't get up. You know, it's a gift. It's a gift, yeah. It's a gift from God. Daimorius, hello, how are you, son? Yeah, so we're doing a system colonization of this Dodec. Thank you for my team who actually helped a lot. Jack, he's somewhere in the background. He lurks. He lurks. He's like a stealth ninja. He just pops up when you need him the most. I'm dead serious. His game name is Phaser Ruddock, but he did so much work, so I really appreciate that. And then my rest of the team did so much work. This is the final hub. This is the final one that I'm actually gonna build. It's gonna be I'm gonna call it Promontory Summit 1869. And if you remember history, that is when the two railroads, east and west, met in Utah. And in my opinion, history has moments in time where leaps and bounds happen because of it, and that was one of them. Because no longer did they have to use the stagecoach, no longer did they have to like cross on foot and with horses. They can use the train, and so a lot happened because of that. So that's why I'm naming it Promontory Summit 1869, because it's a kind of a momentous event. The bridge will be finished, and there are thousands and thousands and thousands of star systems all around this bridge that you guys can benefit from and grab. Daimorius says, pain reminds me that you while you're alive just suffer more pain. Call it bone pain. Well, pain is pain, man. It shouldn't happen. You should be pain free at this age. Maybe later on when you're older, but the way I feel, I'm stiff as a rock when I wake up in the morning. I can't move and I'm in pain. So the worst part, I have bilateral Achilles tendonitis. Now, if you know what that is, you know how painful that is. So it's painful as fuck, and you can't even walk. You literally can't walk. So when I have that, I pop pain medication like it's Tic Tacs. So yeah, not happy about it, but what can you do? What can you do? This is life. This is age getting older and shit. Yeah, so that's the title. That's why I did the title, because I was remembering that one commercial, and I said, oh, now I know why that woman was screaming, help, I've fallen, I can't fucking get up. She can't get up because she's stiff as a rock. Oh my god. That's the thing. It was a commercial during the 80s. It was a great commercial. Help, I've fallen, I can't get up. That's the way I feel this morning. Help, I've fallen, I can't get up. Anyway. Yeah, so here we are. Dude, I got into Dukes of Marketing. Let's talk about that a little bit. They are very organized. Now I see why they're so far up to Colonia. I think they're going to make Colonia, and after that I think they might shoot across to Beagle Point. I'm sure they're going to do that. I really do think they're going to do that. But they're very, very organized. I looked through their stuff. They do have hubs, but not complete hubs. So they build stuff that they can just grab and go, and they keep the thing going. So we'll see what I can do. I really want to build a hub also going that way. Yeah. Yeah, but you were healthy, you were mobile, you had strength, you can, even though you're a shithead, I was a shithead. We were all shitheads at that age. So, but you were like $1 million. So right now you're looking back and you remember that commercial and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Now I know why she was crying. Help, I've fallen, I can't get up. That's the thing. That's the thing, man. That's old age. Fucking sucks. Old age sucks. But I thank God for Elite Dangerous. At least I can get my mind off things. I can keep my mind sharp by doing some colonization or mining, whatever it is. I was to tell you what I'm gonna plan. I'm gonna plan to try to see how I can get mercenary ranking faster, because I really want elite mercenary, right? So it seems that Grom gives you 100% bonus on your bounties. And while you're doing the high intensity conflict zones, you are getting a lot of bounties. Those bounties, once turned in, also count for the mercenary rank. So if you get double mercenary rank for that, then that means that I don't need 400 million to hit elite mercenary. I just need 200 million. And that's about, I would say, 20 or 15 to 18 runs. So that's a good thing. The paint job on this is the anniversary special, which is like a two-tone kind of thing going on. I don't like the paint jobs they have. I want to be honest with you. I like the black and the red, but I don't like the other paint jobs. They're like 1970s kind of shit with the striping and all that. And I don't like it, but this one I really like. And of course, I got the dragon emblem on it. My squadron. Which, by the way, I got a good group of people right now. Really good group of people in my squadron, and we all help each other. And my freaking squadron carrier is full. So if you guys think, oh, it's gonna come up with an anniversary again, dude. Don't worry, Dimorius. It's gonna be a anniversary again. You'll see it again. I mean, I picked this one up at anniversary. You know, I didn't have it before that, right? So yeah, I like the spoiler. I like the spoiler. So, you know, 1980s spoiler. Remember the Trans Am? Remember the Camaros with the spoilers? Yeah, baby. So let me wait for my fleet carrier. Just a few more seconds. 1 minute. But I'm gonna try to do mercenary ranking. I really miss it. I really like doing ground combat. And now it's gotten a little bit more, I would say it's a little bit more challenging since the NPCs do different things. Okay? So I think I'll be doing a lot more ground combat after I finish the like I have like a to do. I have one more account that I need to bring to level 100 with Grom, because it was with Patreus and I just zeroed him out, and now I have to redo him to level 100. And once I do that, then I will work on ground combat stuff. Practice is important, because what happens is, like, you lose touch with your skills, with your so if you go and you've done nothing but Thargoid, and you stop doing Thargoid, then you're going to be out of practice. So I feel like I'm out of practice. I feel like I'm out of practice with ground combat right now. And then we're doing ground combat pretty soon in operations, right? So, Hot Imperial Auntie. I wish I can agree. You know, I'm still subscribed to Iceling's bathwater. So, I'm still getting the Iceling's bathwater. So, yeah, operations are going to be cool, but if we're out of practice, operations is not going to be cool. We're going to get freaking whacked. So we should practice as like a server or whatever. We should practice together or with our squadrons or whatever. I missed the way like I played WoW, I played Dungeons and Dragons, I played EverQuest, and so like they had looking for group, looking for players, and you just join groups on the server you were on, and you went and you went to a fight, and I miss that. That actually would be better than the system they got right now. I really think so. Yeah, that's the thing. Iceland does not. She does not, but she does do activation missions, and she does do other things that you can get bonuses on, which we don't. You know, we don't. So that's the trade-off. But I'm still subscribed to Iceling's bathwater, so I'm gonna always get that subscription. Always renew that subscription. Always. You know. Yeah, and she definitely is. We should do a movie, an Elite Dangerous movie. I don't know who would play her if they did an Elite Dangerous movie. Who would play her if they did an Elite Dangerous movie? Yesterday I swapped my male avatar to a female, got boring, and looked the past years at male butt. You know, when I was playing Dungeons and Dragons, all I played was like most of the time I played females because you're looking at fucking guy's butt when they're running, you know, because it's third person, it's not first person. So I would do that, but my avatar I swapped for a Radicoida suit because I'm gonna keep on going online and says I want my goddamn rad suit, man. How many years are we gonna wait for the rad suit? I want a rad suit. You know, because I want to look like Tron. I want that stuff to go. Anne Hathaway, really? For if she was younger? No. For Aisling? No. You know that girl that played opposite in Superman? She played She played Lois in Superman. I forget her name. In the Man of Steel. In Man of Steel, what's her name? Man of Steel. It was Amy Adams. Amy Adams. I'm thinking Amy Adams would be good. She's pretty hot. And she seems like she can be psychotic. It has to be like a psycho person. You know, because you're gonna have to. She's gonna have to play Aisling a little bit off. Aisling's gonna have to be a little bit off. You know, to be likable. You know, Amy Adams. She'll be good as Aisling. She's ginger. I like gingers, man. You know, I wrote some songs about it. My first song I wrote that I published was like Jack Daniel Blues. It was about a ginger I dated when I was a young guy, and she rocked my world. It was scary. She was scary. Yeah, I love gingers too. Okay, so finishing off the last bits of this deck, then I gotta rename it, then I gotta give it some coat, and then let it go active. That's probably Thursday. By Thursday I finish the T2. By Thursday the bridge is finished. And then I'll find locations where I'm gonna build hubs so that you guys, the people I'm doing it for, because this is like Habitat for Humanity, you guys can benefit from colonizing off those hubs. Yeah, I'll be finished very soon. This is gonna be a hub, though. I'm gonna make it a refinery tech with a little bit of agriculture, so it can get the water. So it'll have absolutely everything in it. Everything in one location. I don't know if I'm gonna build a T3 on the surface, or I'm gonna build a T2. But the thing is, if I build two high-tech facilities on the surface, that will make the T2 have a shipyard. That'll push it to have a shipyard. So, well, I don't know if I don't want to build it and it doesn't happen. I don't see a shipyard because, you know, I want to have the escape pod method. There has to be like an escape pod method here. So there'll be a hub here, and then next door there's like a 3 water world system. Then I'm gonna make the Dragon's Lair. I'd like to name that the Dragon's Lair, but I don't know when that's coming. It's gonna be like a touristy place, and that's gonna be our, I guess, unofficial official capital of the Order of the Dragon. The unofficial official capital. We'll see. I don't know. The thing is, I want my guys to be happy. So whatever they choose, whatever they want, that's fine. I'm a nomad. I'm like a gypsy. Fucking, I don't care where I go, where I am. I want them to be happy. So if they feel happy in the other side of the universe, fine, go there. We'll go. Everybody go there. So that's my style. It'll be done. It'll be done today. I think the Dodeck will be done today, but it's not gonna be the construction is at the tick, right? So yeah. They helped me, dude. Fucking, they were kick ass. All of them helped me out on the Dodeck. I mean, it's almost finished, and it's almost finished because these guys helped me out. So it's a good thing. I'm very happy. So, it's better than before. I was actually solo. So most of the bridge I built by myself. And then when I got the squadron and I started recruiting and people were coming on board, people started to help. And then, but at first I was solo from end to end, from Snake Nebula to Nova Aquila 3. It was pretty much solo, and that was a little painful. I built, but thank you for the Dodeck FDev. I built 9 Dodecks. So thank you for the help. That was very helpful. That helped this solo guy really do a lot. And that was actually debate that I was having with this one guy that he says, "Oh, the Dodeck is gonna hurt new players." I'm like, "You're retarded. I built 9 Dodecks and I was a solo player." Actually, it helps because you can move on to the construction to the next one. So I found a very good system on in the line. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make this a hub. I'm gonna make this. So I wasn't gonna build a T1 in it, okay? Because that's like T1 is like an insult. When you're building T1s, it's like an insult. It's like you build a T1 in a very, very good system where there's like 80 something planets. You're a fucking turd. Excuse me, but that's the way I feel. It's you could have built a T2. It just takes 3 more days. So that's basically what I've been doing. So, but I had to build some T1s on some worse systems, some bad systems, where I wasn't gonna actually build anything except maybe security. On the hub on the route I might build a pirate alcove, a pirate cove, so this way we can do some raiding as a team or people. We can do a pirate raiding and shit. Go to the system and just pirate raid all day. Yeah, so that's the situation. I built 9 doors. Actually, the 10th one is this one. This one I actually built manually without the easy button. Okay, and I do have 3 other counts, so that means I have access to 3 other Dodecks, which I'm going to put in the Colonia Highway. I'll build like an official Tritium Depot / hub that you guys can go to if you're traveling to Colonia. My plan is that we have a gas stop. A gas stop. It's love for you guys, man. Because really, literally, do we get any benefit out of it, Dimorius? Do we get a special apartment with a shower, like in Cyberpunk? Do we get a hangar that we can put up our best ships and we can walk around and kind of have a Woody looking at our ships, right? Do we get anything special out of building a Dodeck or T3 or T2, whatever? We have none. The actual beneficiaries are the people who are using them. That's the community. God knows the money is not worth it. What, 5 million, 10, whatever. I can get more if I go to a compromised nav beacon. In about 20 minutes, I can get like 20 million. It's ridiculous. So you can earn more money different places besides colonization, and it's less time consuming. Colonization really does not have an official payout, except for the fact that you built it, except for the fact that you finished something that will be officially in the game forever, right? So that's my thought. You don't really get a benefit from it. You don't even if people keep on griping, oh, easy button, no, you get to pay for the Dodec, blah 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 blah. You know, it's retarded because look at it. You get absolutely no benefit. Zero. Except you paid $30. It's like donating to the Church of Elite Dangerous. You didn't get an apartment, you didn't get a special ship, you didn't get storage, you didn't get anything from it. As a matter of fact, your name is not even on the Dodec. On my Dodec, the Dukes of Mykin are on it. It does generate weekly money, but how much does it generate, Dimorius? Compared to like just going into a pirate zone and killing some pirates. The same amount of money you'd spend about 5 minutes in a pirate zone is what you get on a weekly basis. Load up your ship. Here's the example. Take now the Caspian Explorer has gone into full production. Take the Caspian, okay, load it up with shock cannons, and go into a compromised nav beacon. Okay, you'll see what I'm talking about. You're gonna make more bounties than you'll make from a Dodec. And that's the thing. So the money doesn't really matter. It's not like you're getting anything special. Yeah, like a private. I was thinking like a private hangar with a suite, right? So like you have a place to go, like a suite, and then like a conference room, and like your squadron can come and chill out and stuff. It'll be like, like Fast and Furious and shit. We got our own hangar, right? So, Sean, hey man, Sean Warren. Week 1, new job, been busy, exhausted. Yeah, Sean's the one who's been building a Caspian with shock cannons. And beautiful design. But the point is that you have other, Daimor, the point is you have other methods of making money besides colonization, which are easier, way easier, right? So if we're gonna say, oh, we get credits for it, it's not enough. There needs to be an extra 0 attached to that. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be an extra 0 attached to the credits, because it's just not enough. It really isn't enough for all the work we put in. Like this Dodec, all the work we put in, 60 hours of work. Seriously, we got paid $20 an hour. That's $1,200. Did we get $1,200 worth of value out of this Dodec? No. So I would really love to see a private hangar. I could put like 10 of my ships in the private hangar, and just like to display, In my apartment, I can display my guns, right? I can put them up in the display cabinet. I'd have a shower. I'd have a bed. There'd be stuff there. Like Fast and Furious shit. Hey, we did something. Here's our Dodec. But we don't get that. We get nothing. You get my point? So when people start griping about it being pay to play or pay to win, it's not. You get absolutely no benefit from it, and the Dodec really doesn't have that much power over the system. It really doesn't. In my system, it gives me a little bit more population push. I think it was 20 million, but that's it. That's it. But I don't see anything else. Nothing else. I look for it. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe somebody can tell me, hey, you got this, you got that. Actually, security went down because of Dodec, so I had to build more security forces. Yeah, but Yamek is playing the old game. He's playing. He's not even playing Odyssey. I think maybe he got banned from Odyssey. I really do think he got banned from Odyssey. The FDev hates Yamek. They don't like him at all. You know, and if Mekin keeps doing his shit, they're gonna hate him too. So, you know, just as a reminder, this is a fucking game that's owned by a company, a public company. So, it's not utopian society that we're sitting playing video games and everything in the world is rosy. Dude, you did good, man. You did good. I think I'm gonna actually copy your design, if you don't mind. I'm gonna copy your design and just go fucking crazy in a compromised nav beacon. You did really good, really good. But there's other places you can get fucking money. You don't get it from Dodex. You don't get it from this. And that's what I said to Megan a million times. He just doesn't understand. Okay, plus, it's not pay to play if they're giving you credits. They're giving you 20,000 arcs a year. They're giving you 20,000 arcs a year. In 2.5 years, the Dodec is paid for. So it's free. Okay? And for me, it was skip to play. It was skip, what I say, pay to skip, right? That's my motto, pay to skip. Pay to skip. Pay to skip. I love pay to skip because I built 9 Dodecs on this highway. I built 9 Dodecs. And why not? So if I want to spend them, it's in 12 months though, you know, so it's not going to be like crazy. And no one actually got hurt by it. You know, Megan is down in California. I'm up here in Snake Nebula. So I don't find a problem with it. If there was something special you're getting out of it, right? Then I would say, okay, yeah, maybe it's pay to play, maybe it's pay to win. You know, like you get a special gun or a special ship because you bought the Dodec. But that doesn't happen. So the only benefit, and I said this a million times, the beneficiaries of the Dodec is the community. It's the people that play alongside you and the people that are colonizing alongside you. That's the beneficiary. So you have to think in your head, are you selfish? Hold on to your money. Don't buy a Dodec. If you're not selfish and you don't care where the money goes, if the community is benefiting from it or not, then buy the Dodec. But I needed to move faster along the highway and finish shit up. And then there was locations that I could not build. It just did not want to build a T1 that a Dodec made sense. So I'm at 95%. Almost finished with this. Almost finished with this Dodec. This one has been constructed, so it wasn't paid to skip. Even though I could have. I'm saving the last 3 Dodecs for the highway. For special locations that you guys can go and stop on your way to Colonia. So I plan to have a 4200 in number 42. What is the answer to the universe? Number 42. I still don't know what the hell that means. But they'll be 4,200 light years apart so that you can go and just stop, fuel, move on. Right? You won't have to carry fuel with you. The hubs will have 100,000 tons of tritium or whatever it will. Right now I built one that has 100,000 tons of tritium. 150. And the price is 49,000. Compared to galactic average, that's pretty damn good. So Yeah, so if we have these hubs going up to Colonia, then we can take our fleet carriers up there. We don't have to load it up, right? And then actually, if we want to beyond that, we can load up. I'll have a main place in Colonia, and we'll be able to load up and go beyond that. I think the Dukes are going to go to the other side. I think they're going to go to Beagle Point. Still working on King since work has been capitalized my time. I'll be hunting for Cirrus this weekend. Dude, did you do any... Okay, here's my way of getting Cirrus ally. I do... Go to Spansh. That's .uk. Go to Spansh and do a Earth-like world within the proximity of Procyon. There are like hundreds of Earth-like worlds. All you have to do is get like a dozen scanned, and then go to a Sirius Corporation station. They're the minor faction there, but they're the controlling minor faction in that station, and then dump the data. That'll give you ally right away. Okay, I don't know if you've already got Sirius Corporation. It looks like hunting for Sirius, so I guess you're actually didn't. And on the fleet carrier, dude, there's plenty of modular terminals which Marco needs. The son of a gun. After all that, he still needs something to give him. So all the running around they make us do. But that's what I do. I figured out. I went from 5 hours of doing Cirrus and Marco Quent to like 30 minutes. So if you're a brand new player and you're gonna do exploration no matter what, you're gonna do a constant exploration. That's gonna be your thing when you're playing, because you need cash. So you're gonna do on foot exploration, and you're gonna do system exploration. So, yeah, I don't, but hunting is really just weapons testing. Oh, okay, I see. So if you're a brand new player and you need Marco Quent, the best thing to do is just do some exploration, about 10 million or so, which is one scan of a flower on the surface, a stratum. Do that, turn that into a Sirius Corporation ally station. So it has to be, the minor faction is Sirius Corporation that runs that station. And then you will get ally, unlock Sirius permit, and you can get into the system with get into Marco Quent. Unfortunately, I can't tell you how to get modular terminals. What am I doing here? Because modular terminals pop up in tech stations. Missions. They pop in, the missions are in tech stations. The last CG we did, I saw a bunch of modular terminals. I got like 300 on our squadron carrier. So I took them because I know people are going to be getting new accounts, or we're going to have new players, and they're going to want to do Marco Quent, which is a pain in the effing ass. Oh my god. And let me ask you a question. Why are you hiding away in Sirius Corporation, Marco? You're only level 4 fucking engineer, asshole. Why are you hiding away in Sirius Corporation? Why are you hiding away in Sirius System? You're only a level 4. You don't give anything more than 4. You're not even 5. You didn't finish school. Go back to school, get your PhD in engineering, and then come back and say, yeah, I'm kick-ass now. I can be in Sirius Corporation. Serious, man. Marco Quent, he didn't even finish school. He's level 4. What's up with that? And then we have to actually struggle to get the guy, because we don't get Marco Quent, we can't get Professor Palin. And Professor Palin gives you the thrusters. We want those drag drives, baby. Okay? I want to make my Panther Clipper a Dragula. Okay? So without Palin, the Panther Clipper goes as fast as a T9. And I don't know about you, but there's still pirates in the game. And I get interdicted and I get blown up. So it's like 4 times I got blown up already. So yeah, dude, you're doing some good shit there. I really do like your builds, Sean, and I'm gonna actually use your shot cannon build. I really like it. You know, I really love the Imperial Hammer with plasma slugs. It overheats like a fuck. I can only use 4 of them. If I use more than 4, the thing just overheats to like 500 degrees. Yeah, I think it's a dozen. If you do 10 to 12, you get ally right away. And you can do 10 to 12 in less than 20, 30 minutes. But I'm kind of trying to figure out things to do for new players. I might do some videos for new players to kind of give them help, because the grind fucking sucks. You know, tell me who likes the grind. So a new player coming in starts grinding, he's like, oh, this game sucks, so stops playing. So that's my thing. I want people to keep playing, keep joining, keep playing, keep doing this game. So yeah, so if you're doing exploration from the day one, which you are as a new player, if you turn into Cirrus Corporation station that's run by that minor faction, you'll get ally like in first try. So also there are other systems that need to be unlocked also, like for instance Soul needs to be unlocked. So you need to add that to the list. So there's way I have to figure that out also, because there is too many systems you need to be unlocked for engineers. I don't know.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Sounds cool, dude. Sounds really cool. Good job. Good job. You're the man. That's a mighty build. That's a really good build. So I did get into Dukes of Myken. I did look around a little bit. They're super organized, which I love. Yo, yo, yo.
Look who woke up.
No, I've been up for a while, man. I've been up since 5. I've been up. So,
Yeah, I woke up just after 6 this morning. I'm like, Drakkster's not streaming yet.
what, this morning? It's evening for you.
No, this morning when I woke up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do the MRI. I had to go do an MRI last night. So
Did they discover that you're an asshole?
no, they knew that already. They just want to confirm the diagnosis. Yes, I woke up. I'm almost done with this Dodec. So I woke up. The other 3 are finished. I wake up every like hour, 2 hours during the middle of the night, man. It's driving me crazy. So then I came and did some unloading, and then I felt a little sleepiness, and I just went back to bed. So, what are you guys doing?
We're about to go do some mining.
Nice.
You're coming along. Corvus is coming. Jeezy's coming.
Yeah, let me finish
Alex
this.
is coming.
I'll come after I finish this shit. I'm almost done. I got like 96%. So I got like a little bit left to do. and then I'll
We're gonna
come
do
over.
that trick to get everybody in the same instance, where we
This-
get you in the instance, take you off, and have that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a. Okay, then I'll just jump on. I don't know if what I need to do. Hold on, I need to do the VPN, right?
Cargo hold at maximum.
I did
I
the
mean,
VPN
you
yes
got
the other
time
day.
because I think Corvus is outside walking his dog, and then Jeezy's putting his son to bed.
Okay, I got some time.
Yeah.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, let me do a couple more runs on this. Almost done, dude. I'm pretty excited.
Good deal.
The Dodek's almost finished.
Put any new clubs on the Dodeck? Or you...
No, I didn't put any trust on it. It's okay. Yeah, I did so far 2.5 fleet carriers. Unloaded 2.5 fleet carriers. So just gotta finish this one. I'll be done.
Damn, I've done so much mining lately on Inara. Got tier 2 on the miner little badge.
Good job, man.
Drive charging.
But it helps it like multiple things. It gives you the cash, it gives you the merits, it gives you the it's like that's the way I like to roll. I want to have gameplay that I'm getting multiple things at once, not just. And I'm really gonna push that farming thing. I really want to see. I want to see us being able to pick up the materials off a Braintree. Let's see. Sean says, I have my current Kestrel shot cannon build cooled down quite a bit, but it has a bit more squeeze to juice.
Where do you see that?
No, he wrote it in chat. I'm streaming.
You're streaming?
He built the Dodec. He built a Kestrel, and he's building the Caspian with shot cannons. Yeah, because I wanted to talk about
Docking request granted.
I wanted to talk about being able to hand off the architect designation. Either through BGS, either through theft, either through passively and friendly, whatever. Being able to hand off so that the construction continues. For instance, there's a guy called Snake Man, and he's got a bunch of systems around me. And, but they're like only T1s. That's it. That's all he's got there. That's all he's got.
Deployed.
So,
It looks like you're just sitting still to me, sir.
what?
My my web browser is just like frozen. There we go. I was having issues.
Docking successful. Engines
We might get a whole
disengaged.
brand new P2P, man. So, with operations. That's what I'm actually hoping for. A more user-friendly P2P. Who knows?
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Yeah, I woke up and I said, let me stream a little bit. Let me talk about the passing the baton. Because,
Passing the baton.
yeah, passing the baton. There's construction to be done. I'm gonna take a 6-month
Oh, I
break.
got you.
Hey, Corvus, here's the baton. Can you take care of the systems? I'm gonna leave. You can do whatever you want with it.
Be a good idea.
And then you're the architect now. So you get to design and build the system the way you want. Then I come back, you pass the baton back to me, and I say, oh, look, this would have been a good place for a T2. So then I build a T2. So there's like multiple people doing the construction, so it's not just one person.
Why not have co-owners?
The what?
Co-owners.
Yeah.
So like, why can't we co-own a system together and build it together?
You do, in a sense. You do, but...
Well, I'm just saying, like, you're doing one build, I can start another build, and you
Oh,
My
take
mom's
I see
calling.
what
I'll
you're
be right
saying.
back.
So you have multiple architects.
like you take off for a month because you're moving back to America. So I take over your system.
So multiple architects. That's a
Yeah.
good thing too. I don't know if they can do that, coding wise. Because it doesn't seem they can
Or
do they can do
building on
complex
that,
things. It doesn't seem
you're
like they
either
can code complex things.
friends or you're in a squadron or someone. You say like, "Hey, I want to build here," and you send a permission, kind of like an application for a squadron. Like, "Hey, Drakkster
Or
wants to build this
like a
station in your
community
system.
goal,
Do you
like
approve?"
a squadron goal,
Yeah.
a squadron goal. The easiest solution is passing the baton. Just passing the architecture of the system. That's the easy solution. So I want to talk about that because it seems like these guys. I saw Dukes from Mike and I got in, and I'm looking at the construction, and all they build is T1s. All they build is T1s going all the way up to Colonia.
Yeah, you keep bragging on them, they're gonna kick your ass out.
No, they're not gonna kick my ass out. All my systems are Dukes of Mike in. Why would they kick my ass out? That'd be stupid.
Landing gear deployed.
Pretty much, I got like the main capitals and the main areas, the main systems are all Dukes of Mike. Anyway. But I'm still gonna build the hubs every 4200 I use. 42, answer the universe. So, dude, I went ham when I hear what I'm proposing. You'll have a decade worth of ideas to want and wait for.
Ham is hot ass mess, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Alex?
What's up, Alex? Welcome.
Oh,
Not
you
much.
muted
What's up?
yourself.
What's up?
Oh, there it goes.
How you doing?
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
So
I'm
you
about
left
to
a few
jump
years
over.
ago and came back into the game, huh?
Yep. I started playing in about 2021. I played for about a year and kind of got my fill of it, and then I left for
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
probably about 2 or 3 years. I kind of just kept the game updates in my Steam news, whatever that section is, but
Well, welcome back,
I
dude.
started playing in June of 2024, so I'm coming up on 2 years. I came in right towards the end of the Thargoid, last Thargoid battle.
I started playing in 2017. So I have 16,000 hours on it, under my belt. But that's not a brag. That's more like, yes, I'm clinically insane, and I should be locked up.
Frameshift drive
actually that's interesting. Let me see, because I'm known to overplay. 267 hours, so that's not a ton, but it's one of the higher up in there.
Sean says, Joe want to, yeah,
Gotta
but I
move
gotta
on.
spend some time with the wifey. Okay, Sean.
Yeah, if he didn't want to get in the doghouse.
Here
My biggest-
is a wife saver. Build an AFK build so you get the bounties and the merits, and just leave it running. Leave the computer running, and of course you're gonna spend time with wifey, but in the background you're getting merits and you're getting bounties. Okay.
Alex, for context, he's streaming right now and talking to
So
somebody in the
you
chat.
basically go Oh, I love you, my
Got you, I was
wifey.
wondering.
Here's some roses. Let's go to dinner together. Meanwhile, you're
Drakkster
thinking,
is nuts
I
and does
wonder how
talking
many.
stuff.
I wonder how many
I
bounties I'm
was
getting this
actually gonna
hour.
ask if it was cool if I streamed in the group, but I'm not gonna
Oh, yeah,
do
no.
it over top of him.
Sure, dude. You can do it whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
Because
Bud.
he can mute us.
Yeah, I can mute you guys,
In Discord.
but I don't want to. You bring me content. You make me laugh.
That's
Yeah,
what
if you want to
kicks us
stream,
in.
I'll come along too. I'll get people to come along. We'll even, what do they call that? They'll bomb your channel. What?
Raid.
Raid your channel.
I got
Right,
it.
raid. Yeah, Sean. So I figured out how to play the game, but at the same time give the wife some attention, right? So
You just give her
after
food,
she
she
makes the
shuts up.
sandwich, and she wants to catch up on some sleep, I'm just gonna check out the stock market a little bit. I'll be back in a little bit. Just you sleep, and I go and play the. Oh yeah, I got 20 million in bounties. Yeah.
Docking successful. Engines
The AFK build. It is a marriage saver. That's what it should be called, not the AFK build, the marriage saver. Seriously, dude. Oh, it's perfect. So you still got to buy the flowers and take them to dinner and all that, but the computer's running and giving you bounties and merits. So she'll be like, "What are you thinking about? You've been like quiet the whole dinner." Nothing really, just some trouble at work. Meanwhile, you're thinking about the AFK build. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful
You
thing.
honestly have to get some sleep. You are freaking insane.
I did get some
I
sleep.
am
That's why I'm
about
back.
4 jumps over.
Oh yeah, dude, I fell asleep at a traffic light the other day. That was great.
I fell asleep in construction on the highway one time. Just
Yeah,
a micro sleep. It was terrible. Not terrible. I didn't hit no one. I was only going like 3 because we were all crawling. But
Sounds like you're in Texas.
drive charging.
no, I was driving. I'd taken a day trip down to Maryland from Michigan, so that should just tell you how planned out that was.
almost done. Almost done. A little bit more, I'm done with this construction. What a beautiful thing. Drakkster's
Well, this
already
thing is being
there.
stingy. Y'all need to hurry up and get over here. I'm getting like 5%.
Drakkster's already there. I just have to switch over.
I am about to enter LHS 2310.
But I'm probably gonna disconnect because let's see. Let me see what I can do. Let me finish this off. I really wanted to finish this though. I want to do it live because it was like I'm very close. So look at this, 406. I can do that in one shot. One bounty. Driving mixed truck, no falling asleep for me. Dude, that's hard work, let me tell you. But I literally fell asleep at a traffic light because I've been having really bad bouts with sleeping now. You know?
Landing gear deployed.
But last night it seems like I got some decent sleep. Not too bad.
Ooh.
I get a joystick? Ooh. Ooh, nice. Yep.
Docking accomplished. Engines shutting down. Hello, Commander. How may we assist you?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear retracted.
Hey, Alex. Or Sean.
No, it's Alex. Sean's in chat. This is Alex.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And Sean
What's
is
your-
that.
What's your screen name? Or your commander name? 'Cause I don't think I've added you as a friend.
Which one, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex Phasma.
Are there any dots in it?
What's that?
Are there any dots in your name?
No. I was surprised as hell I was able to just get Alex Phasma, Commander Alex Phasma. I added Drakkster, so let me send the other two.
Okay. I'll swap
Okay.
over to the main very soon when I finish this. I'm like super close from finishing,
There you are.
which would make me very happy. So I want to thank the whole squadron. Everybody did a great job hauling. You know, I do have, I would say, an equal brother from another mother. Jack, he actually is insane when it comes to colonization. He did like 150,000 tons in the shit. So this is almost done. I just have to finish up this T2, and now the bridge is done. I'm gonna take a census of the bridge and see where I'm gonna put the I would say the hubs that you can go and get materials from, everything you need to actually colonize. And after that, I will be done completely. I do plan on building a pirate alcove somewhere. So you guys, it won't be easy. I want pirates. I want pirates. I do plan on building a pirate alcove somewhere, so we can raid it as a squadron. I think that'll be cool.
Are we going to the high rated resource extraction up here?
It'll be the one that's painite and platinum.
I'm following Corvus?
Yeah. I see you behind me. Yep.
Alright.
Somebody's in front of me. Let's see, who would that be?
Yeah, I got to get my own driver. I can in Shanghai. I can get my own driver. It's just this one occasion. I don't know how I fell asleep. I don't know. It might have been a microsecond that I closed my eyes and I was gone. And then all of a sudden I hear, "Dan, Dan, Dan," and people like driving around me and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck, what the hell happened? I fell asleep at the wheel. Nice. But that's a big no-no in China. I think you actually go to jail for that. So if they actually caught me, I'd be in big trouble. Not really, but anyway.
So the painite platinum, that's the inner ring. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
that's
Joey?
the inner ring, dude.
You'll once you accept my team invite, you'll just follow the blue screen signal.
I'm approaching 4A right now, so
But yeah, accept my team invite, and then you'll see me. Oh, it says you didn't get it.
nope. Yeah, there we go. Now I got
There
it.
we go. So the team is doing merit mining.
Yep.
Undermining system, which you get bonuses for that. And again, you guys know my thinking about merit mining. I'm not really into the pushing a power play faction in one direction or another. More or less, I'm for the care packages, which gives you tons of materials. You know, it's not too far, dude. It's not too far. Pretty good distance. It's in Grom area, kind of like a. You want to put the system in chat, Joey?
Yeah, hold on one sec. I'm readjusting this.
Yeah, now and then. It's still fortified. Um, Once it gets to stronghold carrier, then undermining stops. Undermining for using mining method. But right now we still got maybe a week or two before that happens, maybe more. But it's a good location to do that. You get a lot of merits. You get a lot of ranks. You get all your modules,
Landing gear deployed.
which is great.
Oh, somebody's here.
Now, the reason that they were doing it in group is that you do get a lot better bonuses and a lot better rocks when doing it in group. And I do believe that the bonus, the 20%, stacks.
I may have gone too far over. I'm not finding shit.
So, where did you go? Are you in the
To
platinum side or?
I went in the center of the two hotspots.
Okay, that's too far out. Be more
No,
get closer to the platinum hotspot.
Maybe you go fix that then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go closer to the platinum hotspot.
Yeah. Sorry about that, Alex. Let me exit out of this thing and try to, because I've wasted like 10 limpets on this.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Actually, if you just aim for the platinum hotspot, you'll start getting more rocks.
I thought we always did it like in between the two circles. Did we not?
I think that's like in Capricorn B, where there's the double. I think it was. Then yeah, that is true.
Now the painite affects the platinum. So when you're in the platinum hotspot, you're gonna get a little push towards the painite, a little bit more push towards the platinum. On the painite side, you're gonna get pushed towards the painite. So the overlap of each other actually helps each other out. That's what I've noticed. So it doesn't have to be double platinum. It doesn't have to be double painite. They actually affect each other. I don't think they actually did coding where they specifically are going to sit there and say painite affects painite platinum. It's a general thing. If it's double overlap, the effect is going to affect each other. They're going to give boosts to each other. That's actually what I've noticed. And it's been effective. You guys have benefit from it. You've seen it. You've already seen the effect.
Man, I'm gonna join up with Corvus in there.
I'm dead nuts on the hotspot.
Docking request granted.
Dang, you're like 13 kilometers away. So Alex, what do you mine with?
Was that?
What do you use for mining?
Right now I just put the mining. I got a mining laser. I just put the stuff I thought I'd need on my Caspian for now, and put a bunch of storage racks in instead of the hangars.
Gear deployed.
Because it comes with the 3 hangars on this, so I swapped those out for 3 16 bays, I think, or 2 16 bays and a collector limpet. And then I got mining laser, abrasion blaster, seismic charge, and displacement missile. I
That
wasn't
sounds
sure
like
what
you're
I
ready.
need. Yep.
So Corvus has this big ass.
Engines disengaged.
What is that, cutter?
It's a cutter, yeah.
Yeah, that cutter is notorious. Killing
He'll,
Drakkster.
He'll get Drakkster. Yeah.
I was gonna get the Type 11 before I came in, but I did not. I wasn't able to get the arcs going. I don't.
Why you need arcs? You can buy
They
it
also have
in the
initiatives
store.
really.
Oh,
Yeah.
because the Type Is the Type 11 in the store yet?
Yeah, it's in the store.
Yeah.
You can buy
Oh,
everything
I'm
in the
going
store,
too
and you don't
fast.
even need to do any engineering. You just
Okay.
put all the type A's in there, and that's it. All you need is the mining volley repeater, the Mach 2 limping controller, um, 2 abrasion blasters, 1 seismic charge launcher, and you're good to go. You're golden. You don't need any weapons. It's fast enough to get away from the NPC pirates.
And then Alex,
Okay.
I don't know if you probably already know this, but say like I just went off Orvis's asteroid. He depleted it. Then I came over and depleted it. Now you can come over and deplete it.
Oh, the one you were just blasting at?
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
a triple. It's
So
a triple
it
whammy.
allows each player to get their own thing off of it.
What I normally do is I just target the planet and I just cruise straight towards the planet. That way I don't double back on asteroids.
You
that
always
I've
do that.
already
Then we
gotten.
always lose you. Hit the
Well-
hot spot. Go for the hot spot.
No, I go towards the planet. That way
Go
I
towards
know
the
it's
light.
close.
Go towards the
No.
light.
No.
And what we normally do is if we find one that's got like a 30 or 40%, we'll call it out. And, hey, Joey, can you see where I'm at? Which one I'm shooting at? Yep. Okay, that's the one that's got 40. So try to.
Oh, and make sure you ignore all the other stuff. Like we're just doing platinum, but you can do whatever you want. But
Yeah.
you want to go in your contacts panel, ignore what you don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sumerian
Oh,
and all
shit.
the
I
other
just saw
smaller
something
ones that
from that.
offer no money. Just do
Uh-oh.
platinum.
Silent
Even,
running?
even Pay Night doesn't pay. So
You turn silent running on, or are you heating up?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's probably, I don't remember what tab it's on.
Go to your right panel. You can turn it off, or turn.
Yeah,
it
I'm
back
trying. Silent running, where is it? Where is it? I don't have, there it is. Heatsink, launch heatsink,
That was
launch heatsink.
oh, he's doing
you
voice
cool.
activated.
Yeah, I'm trying to use voice attack and she's not listening, so.
Yeah, it's under right-hand panel.
I got
under
it, I
strip.
got it.
You got it.
I
Okay, good.
must have hit the hotkey on accident on my controller. I
Oh,
did
no.
that on the assist
Almost
off
done,
the other
guys.
day while I was
Almost
landing,
done.
and
Almost done with this Dodec. Almost. Very nice. Almost.
Alright.
And I'm gonna head out to
now that
where
I'm
mine.
not rocking back and forth on controller,
Hmm.
let's fix that.
Gotta beat Sticks. He did 300,000. I can do that in a day. In a minute.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to take the glory from him. I want him to be number 1 this week.
Docking accomplished.
Anybody but Simple Guy.
Hello, Commander. How may we assist you?
Alex, you having any luck over there?
Yeah, actually,
Cargo
just
hold
there's
at
one.
maximum capacity.
Dead center.
Almost done. Jesus, this is unprecedented. This is the 4th fleet carrier actually unloaded.
Ship departure.
I've been doing it since yesterday, so
How many accounts
usually
do you have
I
now?
load fleet carriers, then I send them over, and then I unload. Well, unloading is faster.
Let me see what I've collected so far.
What'd you say, Joey?
I said, how many accounts do you have now?
12.
Hey, I found a 27%.
But the
know
last
if you guys
3 are inactive. I'm gonna use them for the bridge, the Colonial Bridge.
I don't know if you guys can see me, but the one that I'm shooting at, that was like a 32 or so
Okay.
percent flat.
No, y'all are behind me, it looks like, so let me catch up to you.
These damn limpets can kind of kill themselves.
There he is.
I need to eat some breakfast.
Is breakfast time there?
Yeah,
Just for him.
Gotcha.
but I
Then when it's
eat
late night, he eats.
I eat
doesn't
whatever.
want too sweet.
If I actually find food, because my wife eats more than a human male. that's 600 pounds. And she's a tiny little fucking Chinese person. I don't know where it goes.
Request granted.
I sometimes think she's an interdimensional creature and the food she eats goes somewhere in space.
Corvus, my oh okay, I thought my Olympics were coming after you're still too far away.
Corvus, did you see the title of my stream?
Which one?
This one that I'm doing right now.
Oh, I was watching it.
Help, I've
but I didn't see
fallen
the-
and I can't get up.
Oh, gosh.
Do you remember that commercial?
Yes, I do. Oh my God.
That's what I felt this morning. I was like, I couldn't move my body. Now I understand why there was that button. Help, I've fallen, I can't get up.
That's right. Yeah, medical. No, not medical alert. I forget what it was, but yeah.
Yeah, it was like a medical
Hopefully.
alert. Wasn't it a medical alert?
It was something, one of those
Yeah.
things, yeah.
Hey Alex, don't forget your weapons pip does your what you call it.
What's that?
Your weapons pip. I think that does your mining laser.
Docking successful.
Alright.
Engines
In case you have
I got
any-
it. I got them to full. I just realized though, I have all these mining tools, but I don't have a refinery installed.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
I
Okay,
know,
go
right?
to.
So
Oh,
I'm mining
damn.
this gold off this
That's,
silver and gold after this.
That's a
Oh.
song just to go get the go buy the top 11 real quick.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So I'm actually gonna. I can hop 40 light years at a time then. So there is
Because this
that.
station will sell it to you, but it doesn't have. It'll have the mining volley repeater, palladium. I don't know. But I think
mean-
they have a refinery at this system.
Oh
I
no.
think that's-
They. Let me go on Anara and see where the closest refinery is, because it's not like I'm hurting for
You
credits
should be
after
right there
last
in the
night.
system. You should.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
in the system
station.
here.
There's a station there. You probably can pick it up. It's a T3. You can probably pick it up in there. You don't need a massive
It's
refinery just to get
McLeod.
a small one.
McLeod,
Yeah, McLeod. That's it.
McLeod Hub.
Right. Just go there first.
Should be the only teacher.
You should be able to find a refinery in there.
Got
That's
it.
about how.
Alright, I'll be right back.
What I'm shooting at now, Joey's got 41% platinum. Don't know if you
Ooh.
can see it or not, but
No, I can come over there. This one here's got 32. Oh, it's already depleted. It didn't have much in it.
This Panther Clipper I didn't engineer. It's still got like 280 boost. So if I get pirates, I'll get whacked out of the sky. The whole point of what I was doing with the mining for merits and shit was for that, so I could engineer the Panther Clippers that I have on my accounts. Colonization, I think, is my primary gameplay. I would say mining for merits is secondary, but I'm gonna probably make the ground conflict zones secondary soon, very soon.
Yeah, me and Corvus, we need to go practice some ground combat.
yep.
I need to also practice ground combat. Last time I tried, I just stuck in the SRV and ran over people. And that seemed to be very effective, actually.
That sounds fun.
That sounds fun,
Hey,
man.
Drakkster, I like
It's
that.
like
Hey, that's
taking a tank
gameplay.
to
You
the
see, you
moon,
just
like-
created
It-
gameplay.
It worked. It
You
worked.
created gameplay. That's gameplay. That's awesome. I love
Hey,
that.
Drakkster likes to play chicken in an SRV.
Yeah, play chicken with you. And you came with your scorpion, dude. I had my little scarab. Come on,
I
man.
did.
You kicked my
I
ass.
didn't know that until I got the ship, the Caspian. I didn't know there was more than one SRV. I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I had
Proving
forgotten there
grounds.
was-
I like that, man. I like that, Sean. I'm gonna actually build a pirate alcove so it could just terrorize the bridge. I want to have a place to go to. I want to have a place to go and kill things. But I don't know how to get pirates there. On the other side, by Snake Nebula, there's they have some pirate factions. Maybe I can get them with the BG. I don't know with the BGS. I don't know how to do the BGS thing. 8 years playing this game, I still don't know how to do the BGS. 9 years actually. What am I doing here?
James got.
Well, technically, everything you do goes under BGS.
Yeah, I
that's
guess.
true.
Every mission you take, every action, it's just the world.
But some people know how to control it very well. Though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
That's the thing.
I was watching a couple videos. You can, as a solo player, go in and take over a whole system
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
just
That's
overthrowing
what James
the
did
power
on
in there.
his. He's out there building towards his system out towards Colonia, and he didn't like the faction there, so he just hauled a bunch of bio waste until I got into Civil War.
Yep.
Yep. I was actually, so I'm gonna do probably a week or so. I'm gonna go to SAG A and then Colonia and then back.
Oh, you'll like it. What me and Drakkster, we did it in what, less than an hour, like 45 minutes in our Caspian.
Yes, and I went ahead because Joey has a habit of killing me. So I was a little bit ahead of him.
None of us had shields, so that wouldn't have worked well for any of us.
Yeah, I was fearful of being killed by Joey. And to tell you the truth, I didn't need to be fearful because the ship itself was a wet noodle. I landed on a planet that took 20% damage on my hull. Yeah, I don't know, it's
I have
slightly
a
complicated, but you
short
can get
of
an
me,
anarchy system locked up because anarchy is kind of broken and wasn't quite designed right. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I have to figure it out. I have to read about it. And then once I read about it, I can promote it. Tell people how to do it. That's nice.
I'm just following Corvus over here.
Yeah, this one I just shot, that was 43%.
Oh, hold on. I'm not
Good
shooting
job.
it yet. Last one that you just did.
You know, if they had Super Cruise Overcharge when I stopped playing, I probably wouldn't have stopped playing.
Yeah.
God, I couldn't imagine that. Like, I started playing about 3
That'd
months
be
after
great,
that
dude.
came out. That would have been
I'll do some as
shitty.
well, Sean.
No,
I'll do
it
some
took
more.
so many systems. It took half hour more or more to do shit in, just because you had to go to those distant stations. 1,000 light seconds beyond was a no automatically for me back then. Or
Yep.
100,000. Anything over 100,000 light seconds, I was like, nah, I'm good.
And I got care packages. I should be doing some engineering on this account. God damn it.
Even
Have
the
to carry
difference
shields.
between my Cobra Mark III's ability to super cruise overcharge and this Caspian, which can just park and super cruise overcharge and just stay at like 61% heat and not gain any more.
Yeah.
I did 300,000 light seconds in super cruise overcharge the other day. A single super cruise overcharge.
All my damn collectors died at one time. I must have smacked a rock.
Scan detected.
Yeah, man, that'll be cool. Maybe we can do something together.
Yeah.
Maybe on the snake side, because the Snakehead Nebula, the Dukes of Mike. There's a couple of them that have the Raiders, Raiders, HIP 9, whatever. They're a pirate faction. Maybe we can get that pirate faction into that system and build like a pirate alcove. I want to do it for raiding. I want to be able to go in there and just kick some ass, you know?
Frameshift drive charging.
Do ground stuff and
39%, Joey.
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
following
do that.
Surge.
Let's do that together if you want. That'd be cool. But on the other side, they don't have any. I didn't see any pirates on the other side. Because we kind of have to, I guess, draw them into the system or something. I don't know how to do that. I never was into BGS.
In a sense, what you're doing is undermining the factions that are controlling a station, so that they get to the point where they're so low they go into election or civil wars or wars, and ultimately, if they're all down low, I believe that's when the anarchy groups, the pirate factions move in.
Uh-huh.
So
There you
it's
go.
just like power play, but it's for the minor factions,
I
whether they're
see.
NPC or they're people.
I see. Nice. See how slow this shit goes? If I had the drag drives and this was engineered, I'd be landed already. It's like so damn slow. It's like a T8, T9.
Is that your new account?
Yeah, I did the merit mining. I did the merit crunching, but I never did the engineering. So I got to do a little bit of a administrative work on these accounts and see which one's what. Low, mid, high RAS, compromise nav, and potentially power CZs. Yeah, I know, right? That'd be cool, though, Sean. That'd be freaking awesome.
This is another 39% Joey. If you're seeing, and it's also the one that I just shot was a high, so it has raw materials coming out of it.
Okay. My right screen is doing that thing where it will not let me scroll down for some reason. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to target your prospector, and it's like, no. There it is. Oh, no, yep, no, that was 10%. And
Frameshift drive charging.
and
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I guess I'll just go over to you.
I might be missing some merit, some CMMs, man. What's up with that? What's good about the bridge is near the alcove. It's pretty close to the alcove, so if they ever do something with that, the bridge can serve as a processing area.
Landing gear deployed.
I do have actually one that's really close to the alcove, one station that I need to work on, need to build. I need to eat something. Hunger. Do miss California, man. I have a breakfast burrito right now. Oof.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Was that you,
I
Joey?
said, well, I don't like eggs, but up to California as well.
They love the
There's
avocado out
crumbs.
here. Okay, let's see. What am I missing? 12? Yeah, okay, so I'm good. 1875. I'm not missing anything. Cool.
Corvus, how many lasers you got on that thing?
5. I got 3 of the Torval. I got 3 of the Torvals and 2.
He has 5. I can tell you he has
long
5
range.
because he almost killed me. Just merciless. Just came up right behind me. Boom. I'm like, what the fuck? My hose.
You get killed by mining lasers, people dragging by you, SRVs.
Don't make
ran
Joey
into a bunch
angry.
of his
Oh
big
my
old
God.
rocks.
He'll come after you with a vengeance.
I got down to 22%, I think, the other day with Jeezy. Like, I smacked right into a rock with no shields.
And,
4, 3,
Gosh, shit.
Almost
heck?
done with this Dota, guys. Yes, it's been 2 weeks. We've been constructing it for 2 weeks. I did have a lot of help from the squadron. I didn't do it by myself. If you're gonna do it by yourself, go get
Insane.
some Xanax or I don't know. Go get some fucking medication because you're gonna need to
Cough
chill
drop.
out. Cough drops. I have my cough drops. You know.
Who's this? It's Jeezy.
Is that Jeezy?
Easy.
What's up, Jeezy? For Shizzy, my
I can
Nizzy.
barely hear you though.
You never know.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's real quiet.
Yeah, Discord
Alright.
is my mic.
Almost done, guys. So the Dodec is almost finished. Almost finished. Just 2 more runs. 2 more runs. This one is actually being built. I built 9 others, but with the easy button. This one is actually being built. I'll have to dig up some stuff previous listening to share
Gear deployed.
to manage large groups in an instance called Wing Helper or SMF. For some anarchy, CMB, CZs, packs, groups, shenanigans. Yeah, like that's if it's a system like an anarchy system, that'd be. I don't know. I got to do some research too. I can't say I don't know anymore. I sound stupid if I keep saying I don't know. So I will research myself also. But it'll be nice to have like a pirate hub and then just like attack that fucking hub constantly. Raid it, you know. And if we can get Grom over there, which Grom is pretty close to the bridge. They're very close to the bridge. I have to check where they are now, but they were like 200 light years away from the bridge a month ago, 2 months ago. So I don't know how far they are now. But the Grom guys were pushing it towards the alcove, trying to get close to the alcove, and actually they were getting close to the bridge also.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
So
Landing gear retracted.
Clamp released. Ship departure confirmed.
Alex, how's your mining moving going over there at the station?
I'm on my way back. I'm about to drop back into the ring.
You got your limpets?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I got full cargo hold Olympics. Like
Okay.
32 of them.
Frameshift drive charging.
32.
32 limpets?
40.
40 limpets?
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
What's your maximum cargo carrying capacity?
If I didn't already have shit in here, let me see. 40.
Huh?
So actually I have 35 limpets, and then
40.
cause I I got 40. I got two or 3 16. I got like 3 16s and an 8 or something like that. Mathing.
You're gonna need more than that. That
You're gonna need more
casting
than
will
that,
hold
dude.
up to like 400.
Okay, what
I
faction
can
you
only
with?
find a max cargo
Alex,
of 16.
Alex, what
What?
faction you with? Are you with
I don't have a
Grom?
faction.
Are you
I
what?
don't have a faction yet. I haven't
Oh, okay.
pledged in power play.
Okay,
You-
hold on a
you
second.
can- there's a big cargo racks. I think.
You're gonna have to get a better build because you're gonna miss out a lot. You're gonna go back and forth a lot by just doing 40. So the best build would be the T11. You can buy that at any Grom stronghold carrier.
Okay.
So we are pledged to Grom because Grom seems to have better payouts overall, right?
Okay.
So that's why we do Grom.
Request from
After playing with all the other factions, I said Grom overall is better, even though you
Okay.
get more whatever. So I'll put a little build in general chat there,
Okay.
which will be the T11. All you need to do is, let's see, all you need to do is just go to a ground stronghold, but you gotta pledge first. They won't let you land.
Okay.
Go to a ground stronghold, and just buy the T11. You want to get the T11 because, see, SCO, frameshift SCO. You want to get the T11 because you're going to have more cargo, okay?
Okay.
And you'll mine faster. That's what everybody's using, except Corvus, because Corvus is special. Okay?
He's got a badass ship over there.
Yeah, and
My cutter holds 604 cargo. So when I come out, I usually have like 550 limpets. I usually throw away a bunch towards the end. But yeah, you need more cargo and carry more limpets because save time.
But
so
that station out here, it does sell the Type 11, and it'll sell the mining volley repeater, the refinery, and it sells most of the cargo racks.
yeah, so it might not have everything, but we're pretty close to a ground control station, man. If you look at the map, he's one jump away. He's not too far away.
And then you'll want the Mark II multi-limpet controller, because it'll let you do 12 collectors and then your like 2 prospectors.
Do you know how to dock by yourself? Do you know how to dock by yourself?
Is it similar as like docking into any starport?
I'm just asking, so I'm building a build for you right now so you can put it in chat.
Gotcha.
So if you can't dock by yourself, it's okay. Let's see. Advanced dock.
The stronghold carriers are like flat tops. They're like aircraft carriers, fleet carriers.
Gotcha.
Hard points.
All you need
is the mining volley repeater. You need, but right now you're not doing any core mining, so I don't. It's just to get the mining volley repeater. You're not doing any core mining, and then abrasion blasters for like surface. If you get like surface stuff, you can do the abrasion blasters. For like those surface deposits, they show up when
Mark II mining multi-liquid controller, because they're faster, and then you can have up to 14 going at one time.
Okay, so
and of course your refinery. The good thing about the stuff you bought, you can put it in storage, so you don't have to buy it again.
Okay.
One of the bigger things you need to really do is if you're going to get a limpet controller, whether it's the multi or make sure you get the A versions, because when you plug a prospector into an asteroid, the A versions seem to make the percentages higher.
Okay. Let me save it. I'll say Alex mine. Okay, let's share it.
Man, I'm excited about going to do ground combat.
Export.
Because I'm terrible at it.
Short link.
You're probably better than me.
Copy the clipboard. No. Okay, so I'm going to put it in general chat. And then basically, you're pretty close to a Grom stronghold carrier. You're very close. So just fly there. Everything is there, so you don't have to worry about stuff not being there. It's in general chat, so I just put the build in general chat. Okay. Perfect. So it's mostly cargo. Gotcha. You're gonna see it's like cargo capacity is 284 tons. That's pretty decent. You don't have any special cargo, so you got the in one of the slots you have a Mach 2 mining multi-limpet controller. You got the mining volley repeater and the hard point, the large one, and your 2 abrasion blasters. Later on, you can get yourself a seismic charge launcher if you want to do deep core mining. Okay, but you'll see the build, all these things that you see in the core internals when you open it up. It's just you can buy it there. Everything will be available for you. So there's And then your boost
Yeah, I
is
was only able to get up to a 4 cargo rack for some reason on the Caspian.
e-
It may have been that
it's
station.
because you probably went to that the station didn't have that. It didn't have
Oh,
that.
maybe.
This station in this system kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I hate it when it has like Class B and C shit. Like, no, I need some A and larger stuff.
There.
So
All right.
just plot a
that.
course towards the, but you're gonna have to get pledged to Grom. I mean, it doesn't matter. Just
And
get
then the cool
you can
thing
pledge to
is-
anybody else after that. Just get pledged to Grom so you can buy the ship. After that, you
And
can
then you'll
drop them
start
if you
getting
want.
merits too when you turn them in.
It doesn't have any
think I did,
shields. FYI, it has no shields, so be careful
That's
bumping into
fine. You
things.
said I just outrun people, right?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
the boost is 398. You just need 330 to outrun NPC pirates.
Oh, perfect.
So you got
And
398
when you-
boost.
When you run
Yeah,
into
you
an
can sub
asteroid,
6 or 7 on
which
Caspian if you
everybody
want.
does,
Yeah.
without shields, it hurts. It takes
Oh,
a few
yeah.
percent off. Yeah.
I have shields on mine. I don't trust myself.
Yeah, T11 is the best ship for mining. That's just a must-have. And
It's
then
the
this
quickest,
group has
yeah.
gotten into merit mining, so you're going to be doing pretty much a lot of that.
All right.
I do a lot of it. I'm actually I'm excessive. So if you see me mining, just come and mine with me because I'll be there
Alright,
for 4
I'm
or 5
probably
hours.
gonna have to do another Road to Riches route to buy that ship.
Well, how much money you need? Just take it from the bank.
Uh,
You're part of a squadron now, dude. Just take it from the bank.
okay.
Just take what you need from
I'll
the
put it
bank.
back in. Alright.
That's why it's there.
Alright.
Just buy the ship. Just whatever it takes. Just take it from the bank. Buy the ship. Go merit mining. Enjoy the
Oh.
game. Besides, I was gonna put another 3 billion today, actually, in the bank. So just take it from the bank, whatever you need, and then buy the ship. You don't need to do a road to riches right now.
Right.
Yeah, for merits, exactly.
Do you have a carrier, Alex, from your old account? From your old
Nope.
days? Okay.
Okay, we're gonna
No,
have to work on
I
that.
they launched the carriers right before I stopped playing, though, to give you an idea.
So I can, on one of my other accounts, I can take you out like 1,500 light years or so, and then if you just go down, say like set a course after that 1,000 light years down, you'll start getting planets high metal content with stratum, and that pays really well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I usually use the Road to Riches plotter. I did that yesterday, and I made like
That works too.
yeah. I mean, it just sucks because a lot of the extra high value is mapping, and that's
Yeah.
time consuming.
We'll do the one. So like I have 3 accounts, sadly. The one I'm in Distant Worlds 3 on, I'm only going out and exploring high metal content worlds with stratum on it. So I get first footfall, I find stratum, and I'm getting like 90 million plus credits for that. And sometimes
wow.
I'll find 3 to 4 in a night.
Yeah, the best
And that counts
Best
almost
way
at
to
4
go is-
billion in 3 months.
that's
Yeah.
the best way to go
That does sound good. Yeah.
because it's
Alright,
like
That way, you know, I hate going up to planets and scanning them. Like I'll do the FSS, but I hate going up to actually scan one if I'm not going to land on it. It
Yeah.
takes too long. I'm lazy.
yeah. So just draw the money
How
from
do
the
I
account,
find
dude.
this?
Just
How
get
do I
it done.
find the ground controlled?
Okay,
carrier?
hold on.
How do I know?
Hold on. You're in Nanu and Nanu Nanu. You're in Nanu Nanu. Hey, Joey did that. I didn't do that. Nanu Nanu.
Oh yeah, he wasn't here for the old map, galaxy map thing.
No, he wasn't. Okay, so you want a ground control system. The closest one is to you that has a stronghold carrier. Hold on. Is it looks like Osirine. I think it's Osirine. Let me see. Plot a course to Osirine. Let me see.
Spell it for me.
Hold on. Let me put it in General.
Oh,
It looks
perfect.
like the Serene is the closest one. Serene. See how far away to that system it is.
That was close.
It should be pretty close.
Yeah. No, I was close to spelling it perfectly. Yeah, it's one jump. We're
One
good.
jump. Okay, so it has a stronghold
Yeah.
carrier. But
All
mind
right.
you, you have to
Be
be
right back.
pledged to land on it. If you're not, they're gonna shoot you
I'm
down.
already. I just did.
Okay.
I pledged him.
And you got to stay with Grom, but so they all going to give you the same modules eventually, but Grom gives you like better bonuses because he's a smaller.
Yeah, you get 100% bonus on the
Why are they hostile towards me?
It's don't worry about it.
Okay.
Did you pledge to Grom, right? You
Oh
did
yeah,
pledge.
so the system
Yeah, I
we're
pledged
in,
to Grom.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
But-
we're in a system where we're hostile to our Grom's hostile. to us.
Yeah, the system
Ah,
you're in
so we're
now is
coming
hostile
from-
towards you.
Yeah, so that's
Ah.
why we're getting extra merits because we're undermining.
You're undermining the system.
Ah. So now that because I'm pledged, that'll start popping up when I go to systems.
Yeah,
come
that'll
from systems that
exactly.
are
Grom
hostile.
system, you'll be friendly, you'll be allied, and non-Grom systems, you'll be hostile.
Just
The
be
thing
careful
is
if you go to
those-
fortified, was it stronghold systems? They'll get you.
Yeah, the other systems you hardly ever get messed around
Plat
with
mining is
from
best
other.
served by a dedicated shieldless laser mining build. I agree. Good point.
What did Jack say that because he had the platinum?
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, no, I have to have shields. I don't trust myself. I get down to 20% hull.
No, you're just savage all the time.
Yeah, I forgot you were even here.
Yeah, I'm hauling, so I got real quiet.
Oh, okay.
I just got this little outpost I'm trying to finish. I'm almost done. Like 2 more runs, maybe, if that.
I'm trying to keep up with Corvus, but dang.
Yeah, he's too fast, man. He just moves. Just... And he ends
Well,
up
you're
being
not
like
here for
300
this,
light
Mackie.
years,
He
300
doesn't want to
kilometers away. I'm like, where did you go, Corvus? Last time we lost him.
Docking request.
But I keep getting 30s and 40% asteroids, so it's like just I
Because
go in a
you're-
straight line.
You're in group. Otherwise, you wouldn't get 30, 40%.
He
Seriously,
does by
that
himself, though.
that ring gives you like
I-
5%, 2%.
No, I mine by myself, dude, and I get
No.
like yesterday I was
You're
mining
in
out here.
group.
It's the same thing.
You're in group. It affects the.
No,
the-
he's saying when he's not in group, Drakkster.
Oh, he's not in group. Did you mine that ring and you were in group?
I
Not
was
in group?
here yesterday. Yep, I was here yesterday. Listen, I was here yesterday, and
Uh-huh.
I was consistently getting 30 and 40%.
Drakkster doesn't listen.
No, I don't listen. I have a problem about
He's
listening.
sleep deprived.
I am sleep deprived.
Landing gear.
You know why you're sleep deprived? Because you're afraid your family's going to eat your food while you're asleep.
Probably. I probably have no food in the fridge right now. I'm telling you, my wife's from a different dimension. She eats 30, 40 pounds of food, but she's like the size 0. Like, god damn it.
Maybe she knows where Raxla's at.
She probably is from Raxla. She's conducting experiments in the middle of the night. That's why I can't sleep. She's like playing with my brain cells.
Giving you that reticoida, dude.
I want my Radicoida suit. I need protection. Alright, so here it is. The Dodec is
Oh, someone's
finished.
getting blasted.
The Dodec is finished. Oh! That's my dog.
Congratulations.
The Dodec is finished. The Dodec is finished. Yes. Yes. Let's go see it.
My limbs keep dying.
Let's go see
Oh,
it.
no.
Let's go see the Dodec. I gotta rename it. Mendeleev Point? What the hell is that? Eh,
Mandela?
I gotta rename it. That's terrible.
Landing gear retracted.
Rename it, give it some beautification.
We got to help Alex get his carrier.
That's easy, dude. if Alex does the merit mining for the next 3 weeks, he'll have his carrier.
Yeah. We'll go search for stratum. I was gonna say I can take you out.
Yeah, so
15,
do
2000
in between,
light years.
yeah, do that. That'll make you money, lots of money.
Yeah.
I'll do it
I
on
take- I
Joey's
take you-
usually.
I'd take you out, but you'd unfortunately be out for like 4 months.
God.
Yeah.
But then you came back with like 9 billion credits.
Yeah, it was 8 billion. Yeah.
Hey, you're like, I was only gone 3 weeks. We're like, Corvus,
I-
you left
Corby,
in
you've been
December.
gone 4 months, man.
I could not believe that. My God.
Okay, so if you guys want to know the build that I actually shared with Alex, it's just a simple mining build. I'm gonna post it in chat. Copy the clipboard. I'll post it in chat. It's a simple mining build. You guys probably already use a better build than this, but it's just a lot of cargo racks and not much shielding or anything like that. I don't do shielding.
I'm so far behind Corvus. How many Olympus do you have going at one time?
I can do 2 prospectors, and I think I've got 9.
Oh, okay. How the hell?
And I am here. This is the Dodec I just built. Look at that. But
So I've got
nice.
3 5A collector limpet controllers on board.
Damn.
Well done. So this actual system will be a hub, so that you can colonize off of it. So it'll have all the materials you need to actually link up or get out of it or colonize. So look at all this. Look at all this cheddar around this one star. And there's lots and lots of places. There's water worlds, Earth-like worlds, all sorts of crap around here, man. So that's gonna be a main hub, so you guys can colonize off of it. I'm not going to be doing any more bridge. I'm just going to actually build the hubs and then move towards Colonia. With the Dukes. The Dukes.
They've got like 5,700 systems colonized.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
We let me put that in the Discord. We have build stuff, but we don't have any builds. Where does it say ship builds? There it is. I'll put that one in ship builds. Paste. Nice. That's just the basic. The boost is about 398, so you just need about 330 to get away from NPC pirates. So it's a pretty good deal. You don't need to do any engineering on it or anything like that. Very nice. I need to play with my Mamba. I need to go in a compromised nav beacon and fight with my Mamba. My Mamba. I want my Mamba. Yeah. All right. So let's go to our squadron carrier, because this is a alt account. The main account has a station, so I'll beautify it and change the name to it, and then present it to the community very, very soon.
All clear. Have a safe trip, Commander. Detach confirmed. You are clear to leave.
So, Drakkster, you heard Alex wants some ground combat practice too.
I know, I heard. And Grom gives you that bonus, so I'm thinking, Joey, I don't need to do that much anymore. Like instead of 400 million, I do 200, but I got the bonus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did, Sean. I put Smeg heads in there, man. I want to go try her out. She just looks so fucking cool. With the palladium and the kit and those plating things on it. It's just such a
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
yeah, I'm gonna take a consensus of what I got and see where I'm gonna build the hubs. The reason to have hubs is that most people won't colonize if they don't have all the materials. If they have to use fleet carriers, or if they have to go massive distances, people are just gonna say, fuck it, I don't want to do it. So if there are hubs along this bridge that people can go to, then they'll be able to colonize beyond that. They'll be able to do that beyond that. And then this area, this big pizza slice of star systems that are untapped, because the Dukes went in one direction and then the other group going the Neutron Highway went the other direction. Basically, you have a pizza slice of star systems that are uncolonized. It's just empty space. So all right. How fast you got that up? It's a real temptation. Well, I had help, so Sean.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not.
and I would say my counterpart that is equally insane is Jack, and basically he did like 150,000 tons, and I did about the same. So, but I had Joey help out. I had Kix help out. Everybody helped out. I had Jeezy help out. Everybody helped out in the station. So when you have help, it's easier. But if you're by yourself, it's 60 hours of grinding. So I'm gonna send this to go load up again. I got a T2 I gotta finish up, and then I'll do a little bit of work, administrative work, and then I'll make a video and present the bridge. Right here in the center, all these green spots, these are systems I actually that I actually explored, and they're very good. They got Earth-like worlds, they got water worlds, and there's one that has astronomical, like those spiky things. I don't know what they're called, but it's right here in the center. And
Hey,
then-
Zach was talking about your Mamba.
he's talking about my Mamba?
How fast you got that up to? Not
Oh,
how
over
fast did you get your
600,
station.
640, I think. I think it was 640.
Shit.
I'm jumping my carrier to no.
Oh, did you get your stuff built?
Yeah, I finished it.
All right, guys, I'm gonna kill the stream here. I gotta eat something, and I'm probably
Nah,
join these guys and
I'm
play around with
finishing
them.
up.
So
Oh, he's staying on. He's just going to kill his life.
I'm just gonna kill the live stream.
All right.
He has to go get a rotisserie chicken.
I might be back later on. We'll see, and then I might do some other things
He's going to
besides
come back with a mouthful of
colonization.
food here in a minute.
When these guys are not here and talking up a storm.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Sean, the thing is just a murder machine. I gotta try it out. I gotta try it on Compromise Nav Beacon. All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. I gotta eat something. I'll be back later. Maybe be back later. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Stay frosty. Fly dangerous.
Like,
And,
subscribe. Bye bye.
like, subscribe, all that other stuff. Thank you very much. Anyway, see you guys. Have fun. And we'll see
See
you
ya.
in the